evening, honorary guests, friends, colleagues, and fellow graduates. My name is Joan Papula. You may know me as the Student Association President for the Leonardtown campus, or have even seen me on Instagram as one of the student ambassadors for CSM. It is my distinct honor to address you this afternoon as your student speaker for the College of Southern Maryland's 2021 Winter Commencement Ceremony. You know that phrase, time flies? That's how I'm summing up my 2 years at CSM, because these 2 years literally flew by like a blink of an eye. CSM has shaped and molded me as a student, taught me how to think critically as an engineer, succeed, fail, and work as a team, how to inspire and aspire, how to be a leader and keep my faith foremost in all my actions. Most importantly, you, fellow CSM graduates, have taught me how to persevere. I'm thankful for what I know will be long-lasting relationships I've made at CSM, from the day I went to orientation in the summer of 2018 and met Miss Regina Bowman, to figuring out my classes and what I wanted to major in with Miss Ulana and her sweet spirit, to meeting Professor Strickland and Miss Carrie Wick, bugging both ladies for hours every other day for math help. And then there's Miss Chanel Linkins. As the pre-engineering coordinator and engineering club advisor, she's dedicated to making sure her students succeed. She's also opened my eyes to the world of possibilities. I'm also grateful for my association with the CSM student government team, of whom I've had the pleasure of working with for the past year. I would also like to take the time to thank both my parents, Mobolaji and Bisola Papula, who left Nigeria and came to the States before I was born, to make sure my siblings and I have better opportunities in life, sacrificing everything and starting over for us. My father is actually overseas serving in the United States Navy in Japan. Go Navy, be Army. Dad, I know you're probably sleeping, getting ready to wake up in a few hours to go to work, but I miss you, and I can't wait for you to come home. Mom, I know you're watching, and I'm forever thankful for you working so hard for our family and me. I graduated from Great Mills High School in 2018. At the time, CSM was not my first choice for college. It wasn't on my list of schools either. I had a plan of going away for college, getting the college experience, and getting to be away from my strict parents for a few months every year. My father, however, had a different idea. He was worried about me being out there in the world, too far away from my family's love and protection. Now, having gone to CSM, all I can say is that CSM was the best decision I've ever made. If not for CSM and my fellow students, staff, and faculty, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to find the career I was most passionate about. Because I attend CSM, I was able to secure an internship and work for NOC-AD at the Pax River Naval Air Station with other engineers and scientists. Attending CSM, I was also able to join a few clubs, such as the Engineering Club and the National Society of Black Engineers, both of whom work to help people in our community, whether it be mentoring Boy and Girl Scout troops, giving coffee and donuts to first responders and police officers, or helping female students at CSM who don't really know if engineering is the right field for them. Part of being empowered as a female engineer has been empowering other female students and letting them know how women and their unique strengths and perspectives are needed greatly in the global engineering industry. It was also my honor to join CSM's student government and work with a team full of wonderful people to help provide that college experience for all CSM students. Despite the pandemic and not being able to be together on campuses, we still provided opportunities for students to receive money to help cover school expenses. It was different, but virtual stress breaks, voter registration events, and parties with the president helped to define us and bond us all. I think my biggest takeaway from my time shared with you at CSM is that the myth that community colleges aren't as good as the bigger universities is false. CSM has an abundance of opportunities, but you have to be the one to take them. The word that best describes the class of 2020 is perseverance. From Merriam-Webster, to persevere means to persist in a state, enterprise, or undertaking in spite of counter influences, opposition, or discouragement. In my words, perseverance means to continue to work hard despite the difficulties. That is one of the strengths the class of 2020 possesses. The challenges that we've all faced this year didn't stop us from pursuing and finishing our goals and dreams. When God gives you unforeseen circumstances, you have to persevere. Be determined to put in the work and work hard. Proverbs 14:23 says, "In all labor there is profit." You, class of 2020, will be rewarded for your labor and all the hard work you put in. You are being rewarded now by achieving this milestone because you persevered, adapted to change, didn't let any fear or obstacle stop you from achieving your goals and dreams. You should be very proud of what you achieved and accomplished this year. I know I'm very proud of you all. Congratulations to my fellow graduates of the CSM class of 2020. We did it. Now keep striving and going higher. Thank you.